Good morning, everyone. Right now, we're going to learn when are mean and median appropriately used. When we collect data like test scores, rankings, or categories, we can summarize them using measures of central tendency, the mean, median, and mode. But not all data types can use all three measures properly. So, unsa din yung three measures? Mo ni siya ang mean, median, and mode. Ang kaning mean, the arithmetic average that add up all the numbers and divide by how many they are. And it uses every value in the data. The median, the middle value when the data are ordered. It shows the center position in the data not affected by the extremes. Last, the mode, the most frequent value or category, it identifies what appears most often in the data. So, there are 4 levels of measurement, which are the nominal level, ordinal level, interval level, and ratio level. So, why the level of measurement matters? Ang kaning level of measurement tells us how much mathematical meaning our data carry, and therefore, what kinds of calculation we're allowed to do. So, karon, let's go through each one and reason why a certain measures works or doesn't. So, first, the nominal level. Ang kaning nominal level, mo ni siya ang data nga names, labels, categories, that there is no order or number meaning. For example, the gender, religion, favorite subject. Ang kaning religion like Catholic, Protestant, and Muslim, wala siya numerical value and they cannot be ordered or added. For its best measure, the means makes no sense since you cannot average Catholic plus Protestant. And the median also doesn't apply because you can't arrange categories from lowest to highest. So, ang best fit niya nga measure is the mode. Since a mode, it tells you which categories occurs most often. So, nganong mode man ang fit? It's because it simply identifies the most common level without needing numerical meaning. So, next is ordinal level. A data that can be ranked or ordered but the distance between ranks isn't equal. So, ari kay ang data kay na siya order but ang gaps between the ranks are not equal. For example, first place, second place, or third, or the satisfaction levels, the poor, fair, good, and excellent. Arita sa first, second, and third. Being first place might be 2 points ahead of second place, but second might be 10 points ahead of third place. So, dili ka tell og how much better each rank is, only which comes first. So, for its best measure, the mean isn't appropriate siya. It's because ang mean assume siya equal intervals between numbers. While ang mode, well, it can be used if one rank appear most often. So, ang best measure niya is the median. It because it finds the middle rank and respects the order. So, next is the interval level. Interval level is the numbers that equal distances between them, but 0 doesn't mean none. For example, mingon tag temperature in 0 degrees Celsius or IQ scores. So, kaning interval level, these are numerical data where differences between numbers mean something. A difference of, however, ang 0 doesn't mean the absence niya kay 0 saya. Like for example, mingon ta og 0 degrees Celsius. Dili siya ingon nga 0 gud siya, but once mo tatak na siya 0 degrees Celsius, for example, freezing rate niya kay 0 degrees Celsius, makaingon tag ay 0 degrees Celsius, dili na siya maka-freeze. But once mo tatak siya og 0 degrees Celsius, meaning na siya freezing point. So, best measure niya diri nga central tendency is if means it worked well since the interval niya kay equal. So, you can calculate averages meaningfully. While ang mean, median, and mode, pwede sa siya since it's also fine to describe the data center or most frequent values. So, ngano ang tulo pwede man? It's because the numbers have consistent distances between them. Like a mathematical operation like addition and division are valid. So, makaingon ta ang mean, median, or mode, pwede siya sa interval level, but depending on the data distribution. Lastly, the ratio level. Ang kaning ratio level, mao ni siya ang nasay whole properties of the interval data. But a plus through 0 means what's absent of its measure. So, kung 0 siya, 0 siya. Not like the interval level, when tag 0, not automatically nga 0 siya. So, ang ratio level, these are the most detailed type of data. If a true 0 means the absence of what measured, like for example, 0 weight, meaning 0 siya, no weight siya. If 0 score means no points. Because the data are numeric, ordered, equally spaced, and have a meaningful 0, all three measures can be used. So, ma-use na to diri ang mean, median, and mode. So, for its best measures, ang mean, since ma-use man siya ang tulo, mean is most commonly used because it uses all data and reflects overall performance. And median is useful if there are outliers. For example, one very high or low score. And mode helps siya to find the most common value, like the score most students got. So, ngano ang ratio data ni allow mo siya og mathematical operation. It's because you can compare ratios like twice as heavy or half as tall. So, that's for the 4 levels of measurement. So, again, the 4 levels of measurement are the nominal level, which are the categories only, data names, labels, or categories that there's no order or number meaning. Which best measures is the mode, like the most frequent category. You can't find a mean or median because the data aren't numbers that can be ordered or averaged. Next is the ordinal level. The data can be ranked or ordered, but the distance between ranks isn't equal. And the best measure of it, median, like the middle value. You can tell which is higher or lower, but not by how much, so the mean doesn't make sense here. Next is the interval level, or the numerical equal intervals, no through 0. Numbers have equal distances between them, but 0 doesn't mean none. Ang best measures is mean, median, or mode, but depending on data distributions. You can calculate meaning averages because the intervals are equals. Lastly is the ratio level, the numerical with a true 0. has all properties of interval data plus a true zero means the absence of what measured. And the best measure of this is mean, but median and mode can also be used in if the data are skewed. And you can say twice as much or half as much, which you can with interval data. So next, how do measures of central tendency determine skewness? So I have here figure 8.1, mean, median, and mode in a symmetrical distribution. So the mean, median, and mode may further be compared if they have been calculated from the same frequency distribution. So in a perfectly symmetrical distribution, the mean, median, and mode have the same value. So the value of the median is between the mean and the mode. This shape is illustrated as the symmetrical distribution. So next is the figure 8.2, which is the mean, median, and mode in a positively skewed distribution. When the distribution becomes positively skewed, as shown in the figure 8.2, there are variations in their values. So the mode stays at the peak of the curve, and its value will be the smallest. The mean will be pulled out from the peak of the distribution toward the direction of the few highest scores. Thus, the mean gets the largest value. The median is between, and the mode and the mean. The median is between the mode and the mean. So that's how the positive skewed distribution. So next is for the figure 8.3. The mean, median, and mode in a negatively skewed distribution. In a negatively skewed distribution, as known as in the graph, the mode remains at the peak of the curve, but it will have the largest value. So the mean will have the smallest value as influenced by the extremely low scores, and the median still lies between the mode and the mean. So that's how the negatively skewed distribution. So that's would be all. Thank you.